Good evening, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. We are here to do our MNT group grading submission number 7 reveal. This one's been a long time coming here. Glad to finally have this one back. And again, a thank you to those who have submitted cards through Flying V for the MNT grading submission. We are on to number 9. Okay. So we are on to number 9. So submission number 8 is already in, and hopefully number 9 will be coming back. I would hope maybe next month we'll start seeing that one come back. And then our next, we're still taking submissions like I said, submission. Yeah, number 9 is the one we're working on right now. Submissions for that one can come in till the end of the month. And submission 8 should hopefully be the one coming back. And then end of month, if there are any cards you want to send in for the next submission, which will be submission number 10, the prices are going to change a little bit, and I will post an update once I have that information from MNT. Their timelines and such are changing, and they're going to be adding in a guaranteed time frame. So if we do a certain time frame submission and the cards are not back within that time, MNT is going to refund everybody for that submission. So that's a really cool offer that they're going to be doing, and that will be changing as of March. And I'll post up that info when I have it. Okay. All right. Well, I know you guys are here not to hear me ramble, but you guys want to see the cards. You want to see what grades you got. So let's do the reveal. Again, this is MNT grading in Canada for those unfamiliar. In my opinion, number 1 grader in Canada. And if you haven't already submitted with me, please give me a shout on Facebook, Twitter. You can shoot me an email or a message, and I'd be happy to respond with more info on how to join in a future submission. All right, without further ado, let's show off some cards. Hopefully we get big grades today. So we're going to start things off for Kurt. All right, Kurt, we're going to show your cards first. Kurt messaged saying he has to sign off shortly after going live. So we'll do yours first so that you can go and do what you need to do tonight. So let's start things off with some Avalanche for you. Let me just adjust the camera here since these are a bit taller. Let's start it off with some Avalanche. Mr. Bowen, Byram. This was a retro Young Gun submission, and we got a 9. A 9 on that one. 9 on the corners and edges, centering and surface 9.5. So Young Gun retro, Bowen, Byram. Our first card for you. All right, next up we have a Artem Zub clear cut Young Gun. Clear cut Young Gun, Artem Zub. And that is going to clock in at a 9. 9 on that one. Okay, this one has me really puzzled. This one's got me puzzled here. You got a 9 on the centering and the surface, and a 10 on the corners, and a 9.5 on the edges. Now, in my opinion, should that not be a 9.5? Might that be an error on the label? Because usually if that was 9.5, 9.5, 9, and 9, then it might be a 9. But since you got a 10 and a 9.5 and a 9 and a 9, I would think that should be a 9.5 based on the grading scale. In my opinion there, that should be 9.5. What I can do is I will check with MNT on this one. I will see if that was an error on the grade, because again, I think that should be a 9.5. All right, we got another Bowen Byram for you. Bowen Byram. Come on, let's get at least a 9.5 on this one. Come on. Yeah, there we go. 9.5. Bowen Byram Young Gun Retro. 9.5 on everything but the edges, which clocked in at a 9. Bowen Byram, 9.5. Young Gun Retro. All right, next up, we got a Josh Norris Young Gun Retro. 9.5. Come on, come on, come on. And it's going to be a 9. 9 on the corners. Surface and centering were 9.5s, and the edges came in at an 8.5, unfortunately. Edges an 8.5. Man, I don't see that, but 9 on that one. All right. Well, and this is the big boy here, all right? This is the big boy, all right? First drafts from Panini, Nathan McKinnon rookie auto. So this one is the one I'm really looking forward to seeing. And just so you guys know, I don't know the grades on these, okay? I purposely took them out of the boxes, and I look at everything from the back only. So this is a surprise for me as well. So what do we got? We got a 10 on the auto. So your auto has a 10. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, it's got a 9. I was hoping that would at least be a 9.5. So you got 9.5 on the centering and the surface, and a 9 on the corners and the edges. On Panini Playbook, Nathan McKinnon, rookie auto. So tough one there. Only one 9.5. I think the Zoob should be 9.5 as well. I will check with MNT on that one. But there are your cards, Kurt, and I appreciate you submitting some cards for submission number 7. All right, we shall move along. Again, thanks, Kurt. I was hoping for some more 9.5s at least. One second, just a message coming here in regarding the grading. All right, next up. Slide these in here. We'll do those ones last. Let's do Mr. Harrison next. Tim, thank you very much. Tim, a first-time submitter with us. Submitted 3 cards. So first up, we have a SP game used, Evan Bouchard rookie. Evan Bouchard, authentic rookies. And that's coming in nice. It is a true rookie. 9.5, 49 out of 75. Nice one there, jersey number. And a 9.5 on everything but the corners, which clocked in at a 9. So 45 out of 75. Authentic rookies. Evan Bouchard. Nice start there for you, Tim. Next up, we have a SP game used Brady Tkachuk rookie. Brady Tkachuk. And that will also come in at a 9.5. Again, 9.5 on 3 of the grades. And the only one being the corners coming in at a 9. So authentic rookies, Brady Tkachuk. Nice one there. So back-to-back 9.5s. And then as well, we have a Premier RPA of Evan Bouchard. Premier RPA, Evan Bouchard. The auto coming in at a 10. And unfortunately, it's getting a 8. Fortunately, an 8. And it's got a 8.5 on the corners, 9 on the surface, 9 on the edges, but a 7.5 on the centering. 7.5 on the centering. So a little bit off center, I guess, compared to what it should be. I'm not seeing that, but they're the graders, not me. 8 on the RPA, unfortunately. That's a bit of a disappointing one there, Tim. RPA, Evan Bouchard. All right, where shall we go next? Let's go to Emily. Emily with 2 nice Quinn Hughes submissions. A matte pink rookie auto Quinn Hughes. Auto getting a 9.5. So the auto getting a 9.5. Matte pink, number 94 out of 99. And a nice grade, 9.5. 9.5 across the board on all 4 subgrades. Nice one there. Matte pink, Quinn Hughes, rookie auto. Nice card there, Emily. That's a beauty. As well, she also submitted a seismic gold rookie auto, Quinn Hughes. That also got a 9.5. And another 9.5 grade. 2 nice grades there of Quinn Hughes Platinum rookie autos. Very nice, Emily. 9.5 on everything but the surface, which clocked in at a 9. But pretty solid grades there. 9.5 on both Quinn Hughes rookie autos. Yes, they certainly are, Josh. There you go, Emily. Beauties. All right, next up, Mr. Dustin Mcmaster. No, Corey, I have not done yours yet. All right, first up for you, sir. We have a Jack Eichel Young Gun. Jack Eichel Young Gun. And that is going to be a 9.5. Nice grade there, 9.5. So you got 9.5 on all but the edges, which come in at a 9. Not bad. Very nice. 9.5 there. All right, and also submitted was a Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, O-Pee-Chee, Marquee Ricky, and also 9.5. So 2 9.5s for you. So 9.5 on everything but the edges, which come in at a 9. So all but edges a 9. So 2 9.5s for you. Pretty solid, Dustin. I'd be pretty happy with those. 2 9.5s. Congratulations. Not bad. All right, next up, let's do Corey. Corey, yours shall be next. We will start things off with the Elias Pettersson Rainbow Color Wheel Rookie, and that will come in at a 9.5. Very nice. 9.5 on all but the edges. Very nice. 9.5 on all but the edges. Elias Pettersson Color Wheel. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Very nice. Next up, we have Nick Suzuki, Young Guns, and I believe this was a silver foil. Yes, sir, and that will come in at a 9. So the edges were a 9 or an 8.5. Everything else was 9.5, though. Unfortunately, everything was 9.5, but the edges, which came in at an 8.5. So a 9 on the Nick Suzuki. 9 on Suzuki. And next up, we have a Connor McDavid MVP rookie. MVP rookie. And that will come in at a 9.5. Very nice. 9.5 on everything across the board. That's sweet. 9.5 on all 4 sub-grades. MVP, Connor McDavid. Pretty solid grades there, Corey. Very nice. Congrats, buddy. Very nice. All right. Yeah, worth the wait for sure. Absolutely. All right, so let's see. I'm just looking at my list here of who we will do next. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Let's see here. Let's do Kevin next. Kevin Singh. All right, Kevin Singh has been submitting on almost each one of our submissions. So let's do yours next, Kevin. Good luck, sir. And then we'll do Andrew. All right, Kevin Singh, a big Jordan Cairo collector. Big Jordan Cairo collector. All right, next grade that we're going to see is another 9.5. So we're on a bit of a 9.5 streak here. Young Gun Canvas, Jordan Cairo across the board. So 9.5 on all sub-grades. Pretty solid. All sub-grades, 9.5. Nice start there, Kevin. You're very welcome, Corey. Next up, we got a Program of Excellence canvas of Jordan Cairo. And that one will also come in at a 9.5 on all 4 subgrades. 9.5, Jordan Cairo, Program of Excellence. Very nice. Well, good grades to start things off for Cairo's. Next up, we have a Future Watch, Jordan Cairo. Future Watch auto, Jordan Cairo. Your autograph got a 10 and another 9.5. Future Watch auto 9.5 on all but the edges, which come in at a 9. So all but your edges coming in at a 9. Nice streak here. Let's keep her going. Another Future Watch auto. And we got, 10 on your auto and a 9 on this one, unfortunately. And the reason being is a 8.5 on the surface on that one. So a little something on the surface, unfortunately. So 9 on the edges, 9 on the corners, 9.5 centering, and 8.5 on the surface. Jordan Cairo's Future Watch autos. All right. Next up, we had a glossy O-Pee-Chee rookie of Connor McDavid. Come on, Connor McDavid. And it's going to clock in at a 9. 9 on the edges and centering, 9.5 on the surface, but the corners had a 8.5. So a 9 on the glossy Connor McDavid rookie. Next up, we have another McDavid, a Parkhurst rookie. Parkhurst rookie of Connor McDavid, and that's going to clock in at a 9 as well. That one was a 9 on all 4 subgrades. So all 4 subgrades having a 9 on the Connor McDavid Parkhurst rookie. 9. Next up, we have a canvas young gun of Niels Höglander. Niels Höglander, young gun canvas, and that will be a 9 as well. So we started off with the 9.5s. Now we've had some 9s. So all 3 of the corners, edges, and centering were 9s. And, excuse me, the surface 9.5. So a 9 on the Höglander. All right, and our first non-hockey submission, we had a rated rookie football, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. And that's a nice one, 9.5, rated rookie, Baker Mayfield. Everything but the centering came in at a 9.5. So Baker Mayfield, 9.5, rated rookie. Nice grade there. Overall, pretty solid in my opinion, Kevin. Thank you, sir. All right, next up we got Andrew. Good luck, Andrew. We will start things off for you with a employee exclusive precious metal gem of Jack Hughes. This was a 129 out of 250 serial numbered, and that's going to be a 9. So 9 on the corners and edges, 9.5 on surface, and a 8.5 on the centering on the Jack Hughes Precious Metal Gems rookie. 9 on the Precious Metal Gems. Next up, we got a Timmy Stützle Retro Young Gun. Tim Stützle. Yes, Gary. Yes, sir. I have not revealed yours yet. All right, what do we got? What do we got? So we got a 9. 9 on the centering and corners, 9.5 on the edges and the surface, and 8.5. So 9 on the Timmy Stützle Young Guns Retro. Next up, we got a Young Gun Retro of Krill the Thrill, Kirill Kaprizov. And there we go, 9.5 on Cappy. And that was a 9.5 on all 4 subgrades. Nice one there. 9.5, all 4 subgrades on Kirill Kaprizov. That's pretty solid there, Andrew. Next up, we got another Precious Metal Gems. This one is Quinn Hughes, 129 out of 250. And this one will also be a 9. So 9 on the edges, 9 on the corners, 9.5 on surface, and 8.5 on centering. Exactly the same grades as the Jack Hughes. Exactly the same grade as the Jack Hughes, a 9 on the Hughes. Next up, let's see, what do we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Connor McDavid Young Gun Retro. Hey, Jason, I've been doing the 30-day submissions. 30-day submissions. 30-day ticket. And, ooh, that's coming in at an 8.5. 8.5. So 9 on the corners, 9 on the edges, 9.5 on surface, but the centering is coming in at an 8. Centering coming in at an 8, unfortunately, on that Young Guns. Connor McDavid. These are, I've noticed these ones, the Tribute Young Guns achievement cards. Yeah, they honestly, the quality on these are really bad. I have some Quinn Hughes ones, and they're they're not good at all. Like, that's actually pretty solid. Looking at this card, that's one of the most clean ones I've seen. Yeah, you're right, Gary. These are really tough to get huge grades on. So 8.5 on that is actually not bad, given the majority of those. Next up, we got a Bowen Byram. I believe this was silver foil. Silver foil, Bowen Byram Young Guns. 8.5. 9 on edges, 9 on corners, 9.5 surface, but the centering coming in at an 8. 8 on the centering, bringing that overall grade down. Bowen Byram, silver foil. Next up, Kirill Kaprizov, Young Gun. Kirill Kaprizov. Come on. And nice. 9.5. 9.5 on all but the corners, coming in at a 9. So 9.5 on the Kaprizov Young Gun. And this guy's the real deal. This guy is the real deal. Very nice. All right, next up, let's see what we got here. Let's do Gary. All right, Gary. Good luck, sir. Jack Eichel Young Guns. Coming in at nice 9.5. 9.5 on all but the edges, which are a 9. 9.5 on the Eichel. Again, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you submitting with me. 9.5. Pretty solid there, Gary. All right, next up, we got Nick. Nick Highland. Let's start here with a clear-cut Young Guns of Logan Stanley. Logan Stanley, clear-cut Young Guns. And that will come in at a 9. So a 10 on the corners. 10 on the corners. No, RB. You're in the next submission. You're in submission number 8. This is submission number 7. I believe you should be in submission number 8. This is submission number 7. So this is a submission from back in the summer. This one goes back to the summer. We were collecting, I think, July, August was the months we collected this one. Sorry, buddy. Logan Stanley 9. The surface coming in at an 8.5, bringing that one down. Surface 8.5, bringing that one down a bit. Logan Stanley. And also, this was a big one. Shadowbox Connor McDavid auto. A 2 out of 25. Number 2 out of 25. The auto came in at a 10, but the grade an 8.5. The surface was an 8, centering 9, 9.5 on the edges, and an 8.5 on the corners. So 8.5 on the gold shadow box auto of Connor McDavid. Thick cards, always tough. Thick cards are always tough to grade. Always, always tough, I find. Thank you, Nick. All right. And let's see, what else do we got here? 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Just 1 second here. Just double checking my list here. Okay. All right. Next up, we have a little bit of a disappointing one here. This is going to be for Mike Paziak. I'm not sure if Mike is watching live. I'm going to tag him. He said he might not be able to watch live. And tag him right now. Mike Paziak. We'll do these ones first. Actually, let's start with this. Okay. We had a Mario Lemieux rookie card come in. Okay. Unfortunately, this one has been deemed altered. The card looks in mint condition. Like, the card looks amazing, like for that year. And if you look at this, I'm thinking that they have deemed this, because there were 3 cards. We had one that was too thick, which I'll mention in a moment as well. There was one that was too tall. That was for a submission. They didn't want it shown live. And then this one is this one here, which is being deemed altered. The A up there, being altered. So I'm sorry, Mike, but this appears to be I don't think it's a real one. I'm wondering if this isn't a reprint. Unfortunately, it was deemed as altered. That's a little bit of a disappointing one for sure. I'm sorry, buddy. We'll start with the negative, and we'll move on to the others here. Next up, we got a power play Sidney Crosby rookie. Power play Sidney Crosby rookie, and that will be a 9. So corners 8.5, surface and centering 9.5, and a 9 on the edges. So a 9 on the power play Sidney Crosby. Next up, another Sidney Crosby. We have an MVP Sidney Crosby rookie. MVP. And that will come in at a 9.5. Very nice. 9.5, Sidney Crosby. So 9.5 on all but the edges, which were a 9. So very nice grade there. 9.5, Sidney Crosby, MVP rookies. Beauty. Very nice. Next up, Alex Ovechkin, MVP rookie. And that one is a 9, unfortunately. No, I was hoping to get you another 9.5 there. 9 on the Ovi MVP rookie. 9.5 on the surface, but all 3 other subgrades coming in at a 9. Ovechkin MVP. All right, and we will conclude things with a few cards that I submitted. All right, I submitted a few cards myself, so that is where we will conclude things. Let's see, where are we going to start here? Let's start with these guys. And no, I have not looked at these. First one was a Ryan Mountcastle rookie. So I submitted a Ryan Mountcastle rookie. And this one is a 9. Top Series 1, 35th anniversary, Ryan Mountcastle. 9 on edges, centering, corners, and a 9.5 on the surface. This will be available if anyone's interested. 9.5, Ryan Mountcastle. This kid's good. This kid's good. Ryan Mountcastle. Submitted another Ryan Mountcastle. This one was a Chrome, I believe, Topps Chrome. Yes, also Ryan Mountcastle, another 9. Dang. This was the Mojo Refractor. 8.5 on the centering. 8.5 on the centering. 9.5 on corners, surface, and a 9 on the edges. Ryan Mountcastle. Another one that's available if anyone's interested. Another submission, Laffy Young Gun, Alexis Lafreniere. And that will be a 9.5. Nice grade on that one. 9.5 across the board. 9.5 across the board on that Laffy. Very nice. 9.5. Happy with that one. 9.5 quad subgrade. Another one that will be available. And lastly, a Tua Prism. Come on, big. 9, dang. 9.5 on the corners and the surface, and a 9 on the edges and centering for a Tua Mosaic Green Prism. Mosaic Green Prism Tua. Bit of a disappointing one there. Hoping to get a 9.5 out of that one. And that's another one that will be available if anyone's interested. All right, well, there is our submission number 7 reveal. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate it. And again, we will keep an eye out for submission number 8, which is the next one that we'll be expecting in the very near future. And there's still time to get cards in for submission number 9. End of month is our deadline. So if you'd like to submit, get some more cards in, please let me know. So again, thanks everybody. Have a great rest of your night. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks.